What are Canva grids and how do you use them? Hey everyone, it's Maria here with Essetino Media, and on this channel, we show you how to create profitable content. Grids are basically frames with a pre designed pattern or layout. So it's a placeholder for colors, images, videos. It can really help you set up your design or your content in a very organized way without having to size everything individually. And I'll show you some examples before I show you how to do it. But it makes designing a lot easier. So if we check out this one here, what they've used here, this is a grid. And so it can be moved around. Each picture could be replaced. It could be moved. The actual shape itself could also be adjusted. Everything's scalable. So they used a grid here. It looks great. They did a good job. If you go to this design here, this is also a grid. So everything here has already been pre-laid out. These boxes weren't placed here individually. They used a grid, which would have made their life a whole lot easier. And again, same thing, you can click on one, you can adjust how you want it to go, how big you want it to be, and you can change the colors. There's tons of things that you can do with a grid. So we'll show you how to make your own grid. So we've got our blank slate here and we will show you how to get to the grid. So to get to grids, you want to go over to the left where it says elements, click on that. And there's two ways. You can scroll to the bottom, you can click here right where it says grids. You'll see all the grids here. If for some reason you don't see that, you can always just type grids as well. And then you'll see the grid here. So see all, and you can see the options are endless. There are so many. I will not be able to scroll to the bottom. There's just so many different layouts for grids. There's grids for up to like 10, 11, 12 images if you want to do that. If you wanted to be really particular, you could search for something that looks like a phone grids, and you'll see a lot of frames and options here that look like a phone. You can look up. I've seen like the film grids, and you can see things here that kind of look like they're in film. Computers, there's tons of options. So you guys catch my drift here. But let's go to regular grids and let's play around with let's go with this one. And even within the grid here, there are tons of things that are customizable. So, like I showed you in one of the previous examples, this is all scalable and movable. So, you can make this bigger, you can make it smaller, you can shrink it down, but keep it just as wide as it is, and it'll scale the image that's actually in there, which is kind of nice. You can adjust the spacing between the grids. So you can see here if you want more space in the background, you can do that. You can have less space. You can adjust the rounding of the corners. You can adjust the borders. You can actually add a border to each one as well, and even change the color of the border if you want to. You can change the background of the spaces. So you would just click here. Let's say you want, a purple background instead. And now the space between the photos will have that purple background. So tons of options here. Now, as far as what images you would want inside, obviously it depends on what you're working on, but in this case, let's say we were doing some kind of post for how to film a YouTube video. Let's type in the word YouTube here and let's see what photos we have. So let's go with this one. One thing to keep in mind with grids, which is very similar to frames, is if you just click on the image, it doesn't immediately go into the frame. So you would have to drag it to whichever frame you want. So if I click on it and it hovers over, I would just hover over whichever frame I want. You can see I can pick any one here. So let's go with this one. And then if you double click on that specific frame, there's a lot of things you can adjust. You can make it bigger. You can't make it smaller than the actual frame size. You have to make it bigger or the same size. And you can also move it around and just, whatever part of the image you want to show. So let's go with that. I like how that looks. And let's go with this image here. I will drag that to that. And then maybe in this one, you just want some kind of color. Let's maybe go with some Essetino brand colors here. And then in this one, we'll do purple. And then you can also add text. So you can go over here where it says text. Um, let's just type how to film for YouTube. And then, you can add whatever it is you might want here, your logo, another image, some more text, depending on what you're doing. And this right here could honestly just be an Instagram post or something that you post on LinkedIn or just, whatever it is that you're sharing your content on. Grids make it really easy to lay out whatever it is you're working with without having to individually take your image and size it and figuring out where you might want to place your text and figuring out what different shapes you might want to add into it. It's just a really streamlined way to make content, and I really like it. If you've enjoyed this tutorial, let me know in the comments below or by hitting the thumbs up button. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.